Solving this problem might be so confusing. We are given c plus 7 raised to the power of 3 equals 64. The question is, how many answers are we getting for these beautiful algebraic equations? If you have any ideas, you can drop the answer in the comment box. And I'll be solving this step by step. Let's consider the solution. Given c plus 7 raised to the power 3 equals 64. This is the given question. So the first thing we are going to do here is, we have 64, and to express this 64 as a power, if I have 2 to the power of 6, this gives us 64. But this is power of 3, it means we have to express this as an exponent having a power of 3. If I consider this as 2 to the power of 2 multiplied by 3, this still gives us 2 times 3, that is 6. But if I bracket this, so it still remains the same, but 2 raised to the power 2, that gives us 4 to the power of 3. 4 raised to the power 3 is what we are going to write this 64. Then we have c plus 7 raised to the power of 3 equals 4 raised to the power of 3. Makes sense? Then, if I take the cube root of both sides, as we have the cube root of c plus 7 power 3 equals the cube root of 4 power of 3. So if cube root cancelled cube root, we have c plus 7 equals 4. And with this, we are going to get the value of c, which equals minus 3. And I got only one solution to this problem, but this is not the final solution, but this is one of it. Because if you try to check from the left hand side and the right hand side, we see that from c plus 7, that's going to give us minus 3 plus 7, and minus 3 plus 7 gives us 4. Then if you take the cube root of this, we have 4 raised to the power 3, that gives us 64. The left hand side equals the right hand side. But let's find all the 3 solutions in this problem. Then with this, how do you solve your own? Do you get the same result or you get the same different result? You can drop the answer in the comment box, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and enjoy the remaining solution that satisfies this. Alright, let's solve this problem for all the solutions. Here, if I take this 64 to this side, we are going to have c plus 7 power of 3 minus 64 equals 0. Then we have c plus 7 power of 3 minus, in exponent form, that is 4 power 3 equals 0. Suppose I let a equals c plus 7 and I let b equals 4. Then if I replace this, we are going to have a power 3 minus b power 3 equals, this is a, since it is minus, we are going to have a minus b multiplied by a squared plus ab plus b squared. This is difference of 2 cubed. By applying it, we are going to have c plus 7 and we have 4. For this, it gives us c plus 7 then minus 4, which is the first one, and also c plus 7 power of 2 then plus 4 power bracket c plus 7, then we have plus 4 squared. This is all we have, then everything equals 0. But I start taking this one after the other. C plus 7 minus 4, that gives us c plus 3 in bracket, open bracket. Then we have c plus 7, this raised to power 2, plus 4c plus 4 multiplied by 7, that gives us 28. Then plus 4 squared, that gives us 16, equals 0. And in the next step, if I let this c plus 3 equals to 0, we're going to have c equals minus 3. This is one of the solutions we got when we solve it in the first method. And again, we can still get another solution considering all these second parts. That is c plus 7 raised to power 2 plus 4c plus, here we have 28 plus 16, and that gives us 44, then equals 0. If I expand c plus 7 power 2, we get 6 squared plus 14c plus 49, then plus 4c plus 44 equals 0. This is 4c here, and this is 44 here. The whole of this is c plus 7 raised to power of 2. If you follow to this stage, please do well to subscribe, like this video, and share to those that will like it, that will benefit from it. Now let's continue solving this. So I'm going to apply something very tricky here, and we can also apply it in solving a kind of problem like this later. Here we have c squared plus 14c plus 4c, that gives us 18c, then plus, if I add, here is 49, and here we have 44. So we are going to add these two together. So 44 plus 49, that gives us 93, then everything equals 0. And then we have so instead of applying the quadratic equation straight, I will do something different. Looking at this, here is 18, but we know that 9 plus 9, this gives us 18, and 9 multiplied by 9, that gives us 81. So this 81 has taken part of this. So we just try and replace it like this. So instead of this, we just have this as c squared plus 18c plus, let me call this 81 plus, so what remains for this is just we have 12 equals 0. So by taking this 12 to the other side, and we rewrite this as c plus 9 raised to power 2 equals minus 12. I think this makes sense. So let's continue. Then by taking the square root of both sides, we are going to have c plus 9 equals plus or minus square root of minus 12. And square root of minus 12 here, this gives us, it's a complex root actually, where we are going to have separating this 12, and that gives us 4 multiplied by 3, and this is 2 root 3. So with this negative here, square root of minus 1, that gives us I. Then we have c equals, taking 9 to the other side, we have minus 9 plus or minus, we have square root of minus 1 multiplied by 4 times 3, and we have c equals minus 9 plus or minus, we have 2i square root of 3. So this is what I get for the other two solutions. So therefore we have c1 equals minus 3, we have c2 equals minus 9 plus 2i root 3, and again we have c3, which gives us minus 9 minus 2i root 3. So these are all the valid solutions. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Never stop learning. Bye bye.